What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the King Closers Formula. I'm the King Closer, RJ Bates III, with my buddy Jerry Norton. We were almost late today. We barely snuck in at 2:22 because Jerry and I were over here talking about how stupid Pennsylvania and Delaware and South Carolina are for their regulations. Man, Jerry just broke the news to me. I didn't know that this was happening, but Delaware is coming out with a regulation. Is that right?
Yeah, the disclosure goes into effect August 30th, and then the licensing, they're giving you until January, I think, of 27 to get your license.
So Delaware, sitting over there and being the little turd box of a state that it is, sat there and said, of all states that we should copy, because we can't come up with our own ideas, let's copy Pennsylvania. Because Pennsylvania has worked out so well.
Yeah, because it's clearly working, you know.
I don't know. Here's what I want to know from you guys. I want to drop this at the beginning. Would you guys receive value if Jerry and I did a live, say maybe next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that? We got to do some prep work for it. But where we do a breakdown, we go state by state, give our feedback on, hey, this is what we think about doing deals here, acquisitions, dispositions, regulations, and break down the entire country. Would you guys get value out of us doing that? If so, leave us a comment. Let us know. We're probably going to do it, but there's a lot of work that goes into that. The other part of it is that it's ever changing. I mean, Jerry and I have done videos about every single state out there, and here we are. Delaware just hit us with a new regulation. Missouri. Dude, 14 days of just a waiting.
I don't know if you've heard. I'm following this one because I know one of the sponsors of the bill, California, is passing a licensing law, and it's early stages right now. But it went through committee with flying colors, and this is led up by NAR, obviously, because whenever it's licensing, that's the Real Estate Commission and NAR that wants that. And I said, what do you think? What's your likelihood that this will pass? He's like, oh, it'll pass. For sure it'll pass. Everyone's behind it. So California is going to be – and theirs is not publicly marketing the contract. It's the act of wholesaling is brokering and needs a license. So California, get ready.
You know, there's a common theme here with these regulations that come down. It's honestly, to me, Missouri was shocking. Missouri coming out with the 14-day waiting period where basically we have to sign a disclosure to wait 2 weeks before we can sign a contract.
Can you imagine?
Who came up with that?
Can you imagine? Imagine the sale process, RJ. You know, we're calling property leads today. I'm curious if there's a Missouri on here. Hey, so I'm interested in buying your property. By the way, I have to email you right now a disclosure that you and I both need to sign. And then let's talk in 2 weeks about me buying your house. Oh, your foreclosure's in 10 days? That sucks. Right. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing?
I have yet to see, well, I shouldn't say it yet. The majority of the states do not actually care about the homeowners. I feel like Ohio nailed it. Ohio is a regulation that I can stand behind. They want a disclosure saying that you're a wholesaler. I love that. I can stand behind that. Most states, no. I cannot stand.
And by the way, Ohio's working on a brand new second regulation right now that they want to come out with. So here's the thing, everybody, is just because your state, let's say you're in a specific state, hasn't done regulation, or even if they've already done regulation, that doesn't mean they might not do more regulation tomorrow, right? Like, I think it's safe to say, RJ, that every single state is going to eventually have some form or another of regulation. So, guys, this is something we all need to pay attention to. And really, the biggest thing here, RJ, most of it, there's probably 5 states that have licensing requirement for, you know, like blanket wholesaling, like Virginia. There's about 5 or 6 states that have publicly marketing a contract is licensing. But there's probably 18 or so states that it's just a disclosure thing. So to me, the fact that people still haven't learned how to build in what we do into their sale process, like it's part of the conversation, right, blows my mind that that's not a normal thing now.
Agreed. I agree. I'm blown away that I'm still seeing videos because I always do King Closer Reacts every Saturday. And so I watch a bunch of random wholesaling advice videos from people, mainly people I don't know, where it's regular. There was one the other day. He was like, "Hey, you're the middleman. That's what wholesaling is. But just never tell anyone you're the middleman." Like this is a promo video for his education program.
This ain't the guy that does $1 million a month, is it?
That one was, yes.
Oh my gosh.
That man needs to go to prison.
Yeah. How is there even one single person that would follow that person's advice?
I don't think anybody does. I don't believe a word that he says. So
yeah.
All right. So today we're calling property leads, specifically the $75 metro leads. Okay, so these are nationwide in the major metro cities. Jerry and I did this a couple of weeks ago. We had fantastic results. So we wanted to run it back because this is new for property leads. And so there were some questions. Hey, was it just that first batch? Did you get lucky with a couple of calls? So we're going to run it back today and see what we can do. So Jerry, kick us off, man. What are you going to get started with?
Number one.
Oh, you're just going to go straight to number one, huh?
Yeah, because it's Lapeer, Michigan, and I lived the next town over for a long time from Lapeer, Michigan.
Well, it's also a foreclosure. So funny enough, you brought up foreclosure in regards to the Missouri regulation. So let's see. I'm always curious with foreclosures. You know.
By the way,
really
before I call this one, real quick, I don't know if you noticed with. I actually know. So because you just heard about it, but Delaware, they're the first state, RJ, to include vacant land. If it's a 1 to 4 unit, if it's zoned 1 to 4 unit residential for the lot, then it needs all the same things. Like, how is that a distressed seller, a vacant lot owner?
I don't.
Who are we protecting there? I mean, how's grandma getting thrown out on the street that we need to worry about? I don't. It's just crazy. Never seen that. Okay. Let's call, what was it? Ken.
Hey, what kind of things does a farmer talk about when they're milking cows?
What?
Utter nonsense.
What do you call a cow that jumps over a barbed wire fence?
What?
Utter destruction.
How did you automatically have another cheesy utter joke? To get
I don't know. Guys, that was not planned. That was not staged.
That was not. I just Googled it. My mom
to an automated voice messaging system.
My mom did not see the reel. Thank God.
Good. I've been looking over my shoulder. Yeah. I've been worried, actually. You said you better not make that a reel. It was the first thing I did.
Yeah, it was.
If you guys missed last week, I called RJ's mom a cow.
You sure did.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
All right. Tell me, do we have any tired landlords, RJ?
Sure we do.
Oh, there's one.
Yeah, 28.
A non-performing tenant, 28. Yeah. Let's go.
In Florida.
I got to tell you the wildest story about one of our leads. I don't remember which one it was. It was the Florida one with the lots and the mobile home park in Sanibel. Yeah.
The one you stole from me.
Yeah. Oh, is that the one I stole from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to close on that next week.
I was really hoping that you were going to tell me it backfired. I swear, if you tell me you're making $100,000 on it,
that is what I'm going to make on it.
I'm coming through the screen.
I think. Hello.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Oh shoot. I totally screwed that. I hate those Google Voice things or whatever, those AI things. I totally screwed that one up. For $50, name a city Jerry hasn't lived in.
Sorry, this person's not.
All right, let's try this guy again. I got to do it correctly this time. Jerry Norton calling about your house for sale on Weeping Willow Court.
Thanks, Jerry Norton. Please stay on the line. Hello.
Yes, hello. How are you, John? Good, good. Calling you about that property you've got on Weeping Willow Court. You still looking to sell that?
Yes.
Awesome. Let's take a look. What are you hoping to get for it?
Well, we got 20 minutes.
Oh, it's listed right now.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, how's that supposed to work? Shouldn't I be talking to your agent?
Mike, I don't know. I mean, the only thing is that sort of thing, and I didn't think about what listed, unlisted. Does it make a difference? Really?
Well, yeah, because you probably signed a listing agreement with your agent, so you can't sell it on your own.
Do we send Yes, we did. So we have to call him.
Yeah. Richard Jackson's who you have it listed with. So you know.
Richard Jackson, is that the guy?
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Have you
So
spoke to him at all?
no, because you filled out a form on our website. So
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
So typically that would mean you're trying to sell it on your own. You have an agent involved. You have to work through. A buyer has to work through your agent.
It's fine. I didn't realize that. I just thought that the way that, if somebody's going to make a cash offer, they're going to make a cash offer. There's not going to be, negotiating back and forth and you need them. So, okay, you want to call him? Give him a call.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. Sounds good.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
This guy's standing.
Yeah. He asked his wife, do we have a listing agreement? She goes, of course we have a listing agreement. How would we not have a listing agreement with a real estate agent? Like she's like yelling at him. I don't know if you could hear her. I just want to see how long he's been listed for. Okay, so he listed it for 225 January 6th. Then he dropped it to 222 April 20th, then 210 May 13th. So I mean, I don't even got to look up anything else to know that he's overpriced because it's sitting. It's just sitting.
And he hasn't dropped the price since May.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah. So he's at 210 since May, early May. Yeah.
Jeez.
How is that guy a real estate investor and not know how real estate agents work?
Who knows?
Crazy. Okay.
All right. Let's fire this up. I'm going to go Alabama.
Sorry, the mailbox is full and there is not enough space to.
You had that happen to you last week a bunch of times.
Thank you for reminding me.
Just thought I'd point that out. That's all.
Yeah, that's all.
Is there a category on here called voicemail full?
Somebody requested Texas, so I'll do Texas.
Hi, if you record your name and reason for calling, I'll see if this person is available.
RJ Bates calling about your property on Hillshore.
RJ Bates, please stay on the line.
Well, that was fun.
Well,
That just immediately hung up on me.
well, RJ, there's 30 million people in Texas, I heard.
You did hear that. There's a lot of knowledge shared on this YouTube channel.
RJ, we need to come up with a name for this show.
RJ and Jerry call sellers. We'll throw that.
I mean,
in
like
the
a
chat.
cool name, not a cool name. I mean,
the real wholesale hotline.
the actually wholesaling hotline.
Please leave your message for
Lawrence Cole.
Hey, Lawrence, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Westdale. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
So the guys over there, RJ, the guys over there at Property Leads must know how much you love Pennsylvania because there's like 5 Pennsylvanias on here.
I see that. It might be because that state is becoming more and more motivated by the day.
sorry, the mailbox is
Yeah, I wonder if any of these are foreclosure. I'm going to look. You said Pennsylvania is the highest foreclosure state?
It's increased. It has one of the highest increases since they came out with their regulations.
Wow. What do you know?
Yeah, it's shocking.
Get rid of wholesalers and watch what happens.
I'm curious if anybody that created the regulation cares and is tracking that.
I don't think they care.
sorry, the mailbox is full.
Am I getting punked on? Is every seller not have a voicemail available? I think this is like 3 weeks in a row that every single seller that I've called has a full mailbox.
Yeah, get rid of the rest of them while you're at it.
Is this a sign that voicemails are?
I was
dying?
curious how big Delaware is. Their entire state population is under 1 million.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
James Ray.
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Hey, James, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Garden Way. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you.
RJ, try 19. It's South Carolina, but did you see the condition
No, is it bad?
or the reason for selling?
What is it?
Structural fire water damage.
Yeah.
You like the big rehabs. There you go.
For sure contract.
I wonder if that means it's all 3 of those.
Let's hope not.
Please leave your message for 803-792.
Hey, Jimmy, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Charlotte Street. Looks like you had filled out a form on my website about needing to sell that property. If you could, give me a call back at 817-915-6860. Thank you. All right, Jerry, we're getting to the point where I'm going to tell you to start dialing at the same time as me. Clearly, I put my phone on the spam list this morning.
Maybe it was a fluke what we did last time with property leads.
Maybe.
Please leave your message for. Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. Your call has been.
How do I call a number 3 times and 2 of the times it had a different type of voicemail answering?
I don't know.
This guy's name is Jerry. He's for sure going to send me.
Come on now. Jerry Burns, let's go.
Hello.
Hi, is Jerry there?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Jerry, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Hannah Street.
Yeah.
Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Well, I want to sell the trailer house.
Okay. Does it come with land or is it just the trailer?
No, I just want to try. What I'm doing is moving a single wide out and a double wide in.
Okay. How much do you want for the single wide?
If you want it, come on and get it.
I get it for free?
I need to get it out of here. Yeah.
Is it in bad condition?
It's not in the best condition in the world. We've been living in it, but some floors need a little bit of help, and we got a metal roof over it right now. But if you was to have that, use that metal roof, you'd have to get it fixed.
What year was it built?
Well, I've been trying to find out. I can't find that tag on it, but I've got 12/1/71 on one of the lids to the commode, and on the other lid of it said February 3rd of 72. So 71 or 72, somewhere's in there, I imagine.
All right, let me place a quick call, and then I've got a buddy of mine. He's got some trailer parts, and if he's interested, I'll give you a call back. I don't have any place to put this without the land, but if he's interested, I can connect you guys and see if he can come out there. So let me give him a call real quick.
Yeah, that'd be good. Okay.
All right, thank you. All right.
RJ,
Get something for free?
yeah, what's your transport cost?
I don't know. It's not going to be my transport. It's going to be the guy that owns trailer parts.
That's the problem. Is those cost like $5,000 to $8,000 to move, don't they?
I have no idea. I've never moved one.
Yeah, I've moved one there. I think they're $5,000 to $8,000.
I'll text him. All right, go ahead.
Okay. I'm going with this one. Yes. Hi. Is this Marion?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Marion. My name's Jerry Norton. I'm calling you about your property on Fifth Avenue.
Right.
Are you still looking to sell that property?
Yeah. How'd you find out about it?
Well, I think you filled out a form on our website recently.
Right. Is this the Elizabeth thing?
The Elizabeth listing? Is that what you said?
Elizabeth?
No. My name's Jerry, and on my website, you said you were interested in selling that property. So I'm just calling you to see if I can help you out there.
Well, I had someone else I talked to this morning, and they're supposed to come check out my property and stuff. So I'll have to wait and have you call me back and see what they say.
Well, you could do that. I don't think that's what you should do, though. Because what if they don't show up? Or what if I pay more than they're willing to pay? Like you should
That's what,
yeah, like you should still talk to me about it. You know what I mean?
well, what is there to talk about? You know,
Well, I certainly can do that, but why don't we start from the top? Typically, if you're looking to sell it, let me find out some information, see if what you're hoping to do fits, and then you've got one more person to consider as a buyer.
it's gonna take some time.
Nope,
I'm tired.
I'm tired too. What do you want for it? Okay, you're going to try to get 90,000. Okay. And what's got you thinking 90? Why is that important to you?
Well, which is 31,000 something. But to get a place to live,
Gotcha. Yeah. So you pay off the 31 and then you're hoping that the remaining difference is enough to buy your next property?
well, for something, yeah, something smaller because this is too big for me.
Yeah. That'll leave you if you got the 90, that would leave you with what, about 60?
Somewhere around there.
Is that what you need to get the next house?
Well, I like to look.
Okay.
I've seen things on the internet, whatever you call that, where some of the trailers are like 45,000 or more.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, they range from really cheap to really expensive, depending
Well,
on
I
what.
don't want something falling down.
Yeah. Are you hoping to stay close by?
Oh yeah, I'll stay in this area.
Oddly enough, my friend has a free trailer that he's looking to relocate.
You mean moving?
Yeah. Where's that at, RJ?
Wolf City, Texas.
Oh, it's in Texas, though. That might be a haul. Well, no, but I mean, we could. Where are you, Ohio? You're in Mansfield, Ohio. Yeah. But it's not hard to find. There's a lot of them out there. Okay, so let's take a look. What's that?
Once I get my house sold, then I'll find a place to live. And then I'll have the money to buy it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that helps me understand a little bit what you're hoping to do. So let me take a look here at your property. So this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,600 square feet.
But see, that's tough, like, which you can make into another. It's 4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms.
2 baths.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. Kitchen, living room, dining room, washroom, den, the screen.
And how long have you lived here?
2005.
Okay. I'm just looking at some similar homes in your neighborhood to get an idea of what's going on. So just bear with me here. I might be able to make the 90 work. What did the other person tell you that's coming to look at it? What's their story?
But all he wants to do was mortgage, really did nothing. Then he said he would put it on the market and sell it that way. But I don't know. I mean, he's going to check out the property and make sure that I'm not lying, I guess, to him. I don't know.
And you want to wait and work with this guy?
Not if I can get the upfront price that I want, so I can move right away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What if I could get you the 90?
It'd be wonderful.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm thinking. I don't know if I can make the 90 work. I am going to have to take a look at it, kind of like the other guy, but I wouldn't be trying to pay off your 30 and that's it. I would be trying to get you the full 90. And I'm looking at a couple of comps in your neighborhood that are pretty similar in size and features, beds and baths. And I think there's a move there where I could buy it from you for 90 and still make money. Because, I'm an investor. So if I come in with the cash. Yeah, I'm looking at one that's real close by. That's 150. And it's needs work still, right? So I figured, I kind of figured that. But here's what I would do. We would have to have an agreement that I would pay you the 90. You would need to give me a small window of time. Let's call it 7 to 10 days. That would allow me to get over there with my guys, take a look at it, make sure I got my head around the cost of the rehab. And if I can make the 90 work, then we move forward. We schedule a closing and I pay you the 90. You pay off the 30, you walk with 60. I'll also, if I can't make the 90 work, because I buy a lot of real estate myself, but if I can't make the 90 work, the second thing I'll do at the same time, so this will be happening simultaneously, is I'll reach out to my network of buyers. I work with a lot of other investors, and sometimes they can pay more than me because they might spend less. They might keep it as a rental. They might do other things. So if they're willing to pay the 90 or more, then I'll also move forward with you. They would pay me the difference. So it would come out of, it wouldn't affect you at all. You would still get the 90. Does that make sense?
No, I was going to say, because I have no money to put.
Right. So one way or another, I would try to get you the 90. Now, if I can't do it and my network of buyers can't do it, then I'll just, within that window of due diligence, I'll come back and tell you, hey, look, Marion, the 90 just doesn't work, and we can relook at it, or we can part ways, or whatever you want. But that would be the process to move forward from here. I mean, you can do what you want, but if I were you, I wouldn't have a lot of confidence in someone saying what he's saying.
Yeah, I know.
Because what if you go under contract with that guy, you don't feel good about it from the get-go. Now you've got a contract with somebody and you have problems and they string you along or whatever. I mean, I'm not saying that would happen, but I would, if you were my mom, I would not advise you to go with that guy. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So here's what I'll do. I've got all your information here. This is my cell phone I called you on, so you can reach out to me anytime. But if we can agree on the 90, then I'll put together an agreement. I'll email it to you. Do you have email?
No.
Okay. You don't have email.
No.
Then I'll need to. Oh, this is a house phone we're talking on? Does it have a long cord and like you have to, is a oh, you got one of the fancy wireless ones. I'm just messing with you. That's great. So what we'll need to do then is I'll just need to send someone out to meet with you, and we'd probably try to do it all at one go. Like look at it, get our head around it. We'll bring the agreement with us. You'll get a copy. I'll get a copy. We'll just typically I don't do it that way because most people have email and we can do it pretty quick, you know, without having to meet. Yeah, they call that post occupancy. So once we close, I give you some time to stay in the home. I was going to talk to you about that. Yeah. Typically, if we do that, we'll just have to hold some money back because I need to make sure you're motivated to move out in the 30 days. And if you got all your money, then what's the hurry, you know? But maybe we can work something out too, because I'm super connected that way too. So we might be able to find you the next place. If I know what you're looking for and what your budget is and so on, then yeah, I mean, do that too. But I'm just saying, tell me what you're looking for and I can look as well. Are you willing to go in a park or do you want it on a standalone, like on a lot? Oh, you want to go in a park? Okay. Well, and what areas are you willing to stay in or to go to?
Mansfield area.
So you want to stay in Mansfield?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Mansfield. Oh, to me, this isn't very long at all, but we're almost done.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need to schedule to meet with you there at the property, and then we can see if we can put something together. Does that sound okay?
That sounds fine.
So I'm gonna, yeah. After when? Sure.
Okay.
Yep. But let me reach out to my team. I need to get someone that can meet you over there and do a walkthrough, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Does that sound like a plan?
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Norton.
Jerry.
Yep. And this is my phone number I called you on. Do you have it? Do you have it written down?
No.
It's so write this down, 248. 7794.
7794.
Yep.
Okay. So when would you like to come in?
Well, I gotta meet with my team and see when we can do it, but we'll try to do it real soon after 3 o'clock. Yeah, my goal would be tomorrow. Does that sound like a plan? In fact, let's tentatively plan for tomorrow, 3 o'clock, but I'll confirm with you. Okay, and we'll see if we can help you out here at the 90. Okay. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye. How do you handle that when they don't have email?
You got to send somebody or walk them through signing up for an email.
Oh, can you imagine doing that with her?
Right.
RJ, who do you have in Mansfield, Ohio in TU?
Well, we got this fancy little thing. It's a map of where everybody is. So let me look real quick. Mansfield, Ohio.
Now, you know how I am, RJ. I don't want to fill out a form.
I know. Jillian Jean, Joe Spain, Jeff Brogan. They're all pretty far because they're either coming from Akron, Cleveland, Toledo, Columbus.
How far is that from Mansfield? It's a bit.
Columbus is probably going to be the closest, to be honest with you.
Is it?
I mean, it's literally right in the middle of Cleveland, Toledo, and Columbus.
I mean, there's a comp 2 streets over. That's a 3-1, 1,300 square feet. She's a 3 or maybe a 4-2, 1,600 square feet. This thing is hammered for 150. Like it needs a full rehab at 150. So I don't know. Maybe 90's okay.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
We'll see what we can make happen here.
Oh my! I hope I'm not in trouble.
Oh, you're in trouble because you're live on YouTube, so be careful what you say.
Okay.
Jerry just got a lead in Mansfield, Ohio. Do you have anybody remotely close to that area?
Got a buyer. Can probably be there tomorrow.
Perfect.
3 o'clock.
So Jerry needs, the woman does not have email, so we need the buyer to go to the property after 3 o'clock to get a signed contract and then also see if they want to buy it.
Okay, buyer to property tomorrow after 3. Get signed deal. Okay. Yeah. Just shoot me over the information and all that, and I'll get it over to him.
All right, I'm gonna send your number over to Jerry. Wait, you and Jerry have each other's numbers, don't you?
I don't know if I have his number. Just shoot his number or
Yeah, okay.
him, whatever.
I'll connect y'all right now because we're on the live together. So.
Okay. Well, awesome. Congrats, Jerry. Good job.
All
Well,
right,
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. We got to get this thing signed first.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, man. Bye. So that was Tyler Osborne.
Oh yeah, I think I've got Tyler's number. I didn't know that was Tyler Osborne.
Yeah,
I think I do.
Yeah, he's the guy that can instantly
do.
dispose deals in Ohio.
Yeah, I've got his number. I like Tyler.
Yeah. So he said his buyer can be there tomorrow. I love how he speaks so confidently about another man's schedule. Like, buyer be there tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like Well, I mean, buyers jump up and down for deals.
Exactly. All right. Tori, here you go, buddy. I'm going to lock one up for you.
Sorry, the mailbox is full.
It's a
The
joke.
mailbox is full.
It's a
That
joke.
hasn't happened to me once yet, RJ.
Not one time. Every lead that I pick, you know why? It's because I pick the highly motivated sellers and you just give full retail. That's what it is. Hey, did you see Steve Train's coming out of retirement?
Come on.
He says he's going to get back into wholesaling.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Because
Hello?
hey, is Jordan there?
Yes, this is Jordan.
Hey, Jordan, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on 16th Avenue. Looked like you had filled out a form saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Yes, yeah, I am.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
Honestly, I didn't think you'd be calling that so fast. I'd have to talk to some people and price it because it's a mobile home, and I'm really not sure exactly how much I want to sell for at this moment. Can I give you a call back though?
Yeah. Is it a mobile home with land or just a mobile home?
It's on land. It's in a mobile home trailer park area. My dad bought it, but he just passed away. So he owns the whole. He just pays like property tax, I think, or homeowners insurance or something like that.
Right. But would I own the land or am I paying rent on the land?
That is a good question. I would have to ask.
Okay. Because if I'm buying the land, then I would be interested. But if I'm renting the land and it's in like a mobile home park and I don't get the land, then I wouldn't be interested in just the mobile home itself.
Okay. I think it's more of just the mobile home itself because it's in a trailer park that's owned by the church right next door.
Yeah.
So I
then
don't think he owns the land.
Yeah, you're definitely paying rent on that then. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. I wouldn't be interested in that.
No worries. Thank you for calling me.
All right. Bye-bye.
That's the second one like that you got.
So far, I have gotten five full voicemail boxes and 2 trailer park mobile homes with no land. And your leads have been fantastic. I'm going to do what I see people do all the time. This is clearly a problem with the leads. Clearly, property leads is just screwing me intentionally. I'm going to text James and tell him that his leads suck now.
Don't just do that. Ask for a refund.
Oh, that's right. I should do that as well. James,
because if you're gonna be a dick, might as well be a dick, you know?
Yeah, James, will you please refund me my free?
All right, we're gonna try. Since RJ's using a very strategic method.
Your call has been forwarded
Yes.
to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
No.
When you have finished.
Honestly, Jerry, I'm just trying to give you the opportunity to get a signed contract before me.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. The best way to do that is by talking to people that have things that I don't want to buy.
35's a no-go. I mean, RJ, this just goes to prove that having a strategy with these leads is not beneficial. Just randomly pick leads.
Why are we not getting the behind the scene only available for RJ and Jerry leads?
Yeah. You know why? You didn't give them very much prep time, maybe.
That's accurate because my partner in crime was silent until Tuesday, almost afternoon. Something about like birthing calves and fixing fences. Yeah. Honestly, Jerry, you have posted a couple of reels lately that have offended me.
Which really?
Yeah. Like
awesome.
Honestly, like actually just kind of pissed me off.
Reels.
Yeah, like the ones where you're like slinging a sledgehammer with a 6-pack and saying, if you don't do this all day, you're not a real man. Like,
The person you're trying to reach isn't available. Please leave a message at the tone.
I never slung a sledgehammer and said that.
but well, you're like putting a fence together like in a barn or something. I don't know what you're doing. You're doing farmer shit. Which ones are you calling? Not
33.
Which one did you just call?
Shoot, I don't remember now.
Uh,
I'll tell you. 35 I just tried.
Hey, did you really name the cow Brent Daniels?
I mean,
Please leave your message.
they're both beefy.
7300476.
Nope.
I can't wait for the follow-up reel where you're eating hamburgers and being like, Brent never tasted so good.
I'm trying 32. James better send us another batch here soon.
No, I just need to talk to one. That's all I need. Someone with a house.
You reach 412-853-8819. Leave a message.
Is it a holiday today?
So to be clear, I have owned 2 pet hedgehogs in my lifetime. Of course.
Oh, you're ready for a possum.
I named them Sonic and Knuckles. Just super original.
Are those good pets?
No,
Not very cuddly.
no, not really. It wasn't bad.
412-853.
All right. RJ, tell me which one I should call.
You should go Oh, 23 for sure.
Okay.
That's what
New
you
York.
did.
New York.
That's what you did to me last week. I returned the favor.
New York. Watch, it's an awesome deal.
Probably 100K. You never told me the story.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you about that.
Hello. Calls to this number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. Please say your name after the tone, then press pound.
Jerry Norton calling about your house on Willowbrook.
Hello.
What do you think, Jerry?
This number are being screened by Smart Call Blocker. Please say your name after the tone, then press pound.
Jerry Norton calling about Willowbrook. Just did that.
Please wait a moment while your call is connected.
Jerry, what do you think?
I mean, that's. Oh yeah, dude, you must have like an AI graphic on payroll.
Just that. Technically speaking, this person that made it is on payroll. So yes.
You come up with the coolest graphics.
Get rid of it. There you go. Shout out to Danny Force for making that.
That's cool. I saw that in the comments. That was funny. Come on, Frank. RJ turned it red before he's had a chance to not answer.
I think his little thing is messing with you. It made you do it twice.
Please
Yeah.
enter your remote access code.
Nope, not doing that.
You need to go 21, Idaho. Closing a deal in Idaho on a live would be unreal.
Why is Idaho so hard?
I don't know. Just because you never see lead. I mean, think about it. Have you ever called an Idaho lead on one of these lives?
No.
I mean, this would be fantastic. Twin Falls, Idaho. They're going to ask you if you're moving there from California.
If you're leaving a message, I don't have my phone with me. So please leave. Thank you. God bless.
So
He said, leave a message. I don't have my phone with me.
So Steve Trang sucked so bad at wholesaling that he retired. And he went and created an AI bot that accidentally got a signed contract. And because of that, he wants to get back into wholesaling.
So now he's proven that he's really good at wholesaling.
Because the AI bot is going to do the acquisitions for him.
It's going to close?
It's going to close. It's that good, Jerry.
I mean, I'd come out of retirement too.
Could you imagine if our competition literally turns to nothing but AI bots?
It's just no way. How could it?
I mean, it's bad enough with what the competition already is.
I mean, it's one thing to say, hey, I'm an AI agent. I mean, we have this. Hey, I'm an AI agent.
Right.
Let me gather some information and pass it on to my team. Do you want to sell? Okay. You know, like, oh, I could see that, but.
Yeah, no, this is closing.
How?
I'd love to see it.
Too much nuance.
I'd love to see it negotiate the post occupancy leaseback terms.
Yeah, and find her a new trailer in Mansfield.
Yep.
I'm calling 34.
Telephone number 86482. Telephone number 864.
Oh,
Hey, you know when you call them, you're supposed to get them to answer, right?
yeah. I should be leaving voicemails too, but I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
Guys, that's not an efficient way to manage your leads is not leave voicemails.
Please
Caesar.
leave a
What do you say?
Sub 2 Michael Jackson Equity Protection Program.
What's my what? Yeah, I want to see AI. I want to see AI do that one. That's great. All right,
What's
I'm a
this?
double dial. I'm double dialing number 3.
This is Minnie. Please leave a message.
No.
Hello.
Hi, is this the owner of 3909 Quay Street?
Yep.
Hey, this is RJ Bates. Looks like you guys filled out a form on my website saying that y'all were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
Yep.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
We've been on right around 400,000.
400,000. All right. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on.
Hey, somebody just called about the website. Oh, nothing. We're just selling the house and getting rid of it. My fiance inherited a house from somebody, and we're getting rid of it to get a new house.
Okay. Let's see here. And how'd you come up with 400,000?
The prices that we've seen and prices that people's offered and stuff like this. We've had a few people look at it. You know, it's kind of shopping around. And most of them has been nothing but games.
What do you mean by that?
You know, they rope you. It's old rope-a-dope trick. You know, they rope you in. Oh, we'll get you this much, and then when it finally comes down to it, oh no, we'll give you 60,000 less or something like that. You know, we've had a couple of those, and I'm not dealing with that kind of bullshit, really.
Okay. So they told you that they would give you the 400 and then tried to price drop you?
Oh no, it was higher than that. It was like 427.5, and then they tried to price drop us.
You know, some guy, that guy, dumbass Zach that tricked me into all that crap, he put it on the market for $359 or some bullshit like that. That's what got everyone thinking that they could get it for a lower price.
Yeah.
And he did that bullshit. Yeah.
Oh, so they tried to list it on the MLS?
Yeah.
You know what that's called?
No.
Did they try to protect you with some white gloves?
Nope.
Okay. It's called a novation. And that's what happens when they come out. They tell you they'll give you a number, and then they go list it on the MLS trying to make a spread. Nothing wrong with it, but they should have told you that they were going to do that.
For sure.
Yeah. And
Agreed.
quite a few of them didn't, and you know, we're just at the point now. I'm about ready. You know, my closing on my other house is on the 15th, and you know, the closing on this house should have been the 15th, but nah. When they tried to lowball, we just said no. You didn't even put down the earnest money.
Exactly.
Understood. Okay, so I'm an investor. Now, if I pay 400, obviously I want to get a return on my investment here. So I'm looking at the numbers here. You've had other investors come out. You know, they kind of played some games with you. Walk me through, if I give you 400, how can I make some money with this property?
Well, okay, so I just found out Thursday that there's an attic in this house that could be another bedroom. So, to me, honestly, they could put, 4 to 5 bedrooms in this house? 4 with the master bedroom to make it 5. The property in the back, you can add another little space for a house to rent out, like what do they call it?
It's a third of an acre lot is what this sets on.
There you go.
It's listed as a 3-bedroom house. When they come out and looked at it, we looked at the attic upstairs, and the attic is, I mean, it's one of the cleanest attics you ever seen. You can put a complete room upstairs, maybe even 2.
Mm-hmm. For kids.
For kids, you know, things like that. The foundation on the house for the house being built when it was built in 1941 is one of the most solidest foundations you'll ever see.
All the timber in it is all true 2x4s and 2x6s and 2x12s.
Talk to me about the condition on the inside. What does that look like?
I say got to redo it.
Not all of it needs to be done.
Well,
Like the kitchen, the bathroom, the kitchen, the bathroom. On the person, I guess. Yeah, that's true. If I was going to save money, the kitchen, the bathroom would be my focus, and then touch-ups on the rest. Honestly, that would be me. Just ask on the house, do you not?
Okay.
I say it's a straight fix and flip.
Okay, so if that's the case, we're looking at like 1,000 square feet. Is that correct?
No, 12 in the basement, 12 upstairs.
Is the basement finished?
All you need to do to go down in the basement is put some walls in.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah. Plus, I got a complete gym in the basement.
Okay. So I think from an investor standpoint, part of the issue might be that if we have to do a significant amount of rehab on the inside, we've got to start with what could the property be worth. You guys probably know the area. It sounds like you've been doing this for a while. What do you think the property would be worth if I did all of those repairs to the property?
6 in the 6 range, probably.
Okay, so let's just say 600,000, and then I've got to do the full gut. What do you think that would cost me?
Well, I'm thinking at $80,000 to $100,000 in my personal opinion, because I'm a glazer. I do, I put in bulletproof glass and banks. Do most of the apartment buildings downstairs, putting in windows. So I kind of got a little rough idea of what things cost.
Okay, so you're saying 80 to 100?
Yeah.
Okay, so 600,000 is what my after repair value would be. Let's just say we'll cut it down the middle, 90,000 on repairs. I pay you guys 400. So that leaves me about 6% profit if everything goes right after holding costs and closing costs. If those numbers are accurate, I need you to be a little bit flexible on the 400, and I think that might be what some of the other people were seeing. They probably just didn't tell you that the correct way. Now with us, we do cover all the closing costs. There's no commissions and whatnot. So this would be a net number to you minus anything that you owe on the property. So
nothing on the property.
Just the taxes for this year.
Right.
Half year, that's all.
So if I were to cover all the closing costs outside of those taxes, what do you think the best price you could do for me would be?
So I would say what, 1,785 with 10,000, 5,000 up front.
Yep.
Okay. So 3,785 with 10,000 earnest money, 5,000 cash up front, so that we can put the 3,500 towards our house tomorrow. Because I'm going to be honest, I do have a contract, but it's not signed because I'm not going to sign nothing. And that's what they're offering, but they can't do nothing until Friday with the money. And that's hurting me on the fact that I pushed my house that I want to buy twice already out to call them and ask them a third time. What if they say no, I lose out. So that's a really big thing.
Oh, so you've got to put your earnest money down on the property that you're trying to buy.
Yeah, well, see what it is on this house, the person that had this house was a hoarder. I've spent quite a bit of money with 4 roll-offs, getting all the shit out of this place, cutting down trees, helping her get everything situated, and it's tapped us down to bare minimum.
And neither one of us were good. So.
That 378,500 was very specific.
I know.
Yeah,
that's the way she does it.
That's what's in the contract. I mean, I'm just being honest.
She's looking at it. Somebody sent her a contract to look at to see if she wants to do it or not.
But they can't do nothing except till Friday. That's why nothing's signed and nothing's set in stone, because I'm not, I kind of need someone to work with me on that if it's possible.
Oh, you're saying the 378,500 is the price that you have to purchase your new property?
No, it's the price that it's in the contract that I was sent in my email that I have not signed through a cash offer.
Oh, from another guy.
The only thing,
I
yes,
got
the
you.
only thing that they can't do is they can't do the cash up front of the 5,000 because it's 10,000 earnest money, right? I'm not asking for the whole 10,000 up front. I only need to help me get through and pay the 3,500 because we spent so much of our money and have been jerked around. We would have been out of this house already, had other people been up front with things, and not have spent the money and waited on buying things like we would have if I'd have known I needed my own cash to put down. I'm just being honest with you, I'm not working right now. I have nothing coming in. So I bought a shipping container to put all the garage tools in, which cost us almost $5,000. Again, had I known I needed this 3,000 something, I would have waited.
Okay.
This is my first time selling a house. I've never done this before, so it's all a learning lesson.
So the other buyer is saying they're willing to give you the $3,500 EMD up front on Friday.
5,000.
5,000. They're going to
And
give
the other
you
5,000, yes, on Friday.
to you or to a title company?
To us.
That is insane. I would not do that. I can tell you I can't give you money up front. Because if I send it to the title company, though, it's held in escrow until we close because, say I give you the money and you could just disappear, right? What if there's a title issue?
There's a freaking house with all my stuff sitting here, big ass storage, I don't think I'll be disappearing that quick with no money to my name. I'm not here to play games, but if that's what you think, I'm good. Okay, take care. Bye.
She hung up?
Yeah. It was a marginal deal. We were gonna have to come down on price, but they're wanting money up front. And I agree with everybody that what they said in the chat there. I think there's some recreational drug usage going on there. I do not believe their story. I'm also curious just to see here. I want to make sure. The property looks like there are multiple owners.
Mm.
And she said she inherited this. And so that's even more of a red flag that this is going to have title issues.
Yeah.
And so when they're asking, I wasn't quite understanding. I thought she said she needed $3,500, but she wanted 10,000 EMD and then 5,000 to her, I guess, because she needs $3,500. I don't know. Hard
for
to follow.
for her earnest money on her next move.
Right.
I release money early all the time, but not until I get back title work and not until we're like right before closing.
Yeah, but are you going to put down risk? Are you going to put down $10,000 earnest money and then have that non-refundable on day one without seeing it? No.
And you don't ever do that unless you get it's a steep discount.
Right.
Like I had one time, RJ, where I had the property under contract for it was something like 80. And the guy calls back and he says, and it's like Tuesday. And he's like, I need the money by Friday. What can you do? And I said, look, I got to jump through a bunch of hoops. I got to rush title. And there's a possibility, but what am I getting for doing all that? We already have a contract in place. He says to me, I'll drop the price to 50 if you can get me funded out Friday. Okay, I'll jump through the hoops. You know what I mean?
Right, I'll jump. The other part of this that was scary, that stood out to me, is that the two owners listed have different last names.
It's a mess. That thing's a mess.
And she's saying, I'm willing to sell this property, but you need to give me money up front. Man.
I guarantee you that thing's got title issues.
Yeah. I needed that Tori to be somewhere around 350, and she was at 378.
Do you think those were novations? Those offers they got?
Yes.
Yeah.
They literally listed it on the MLS.
Yeah.
And I could see why, because from the street view, I was actually blown away that he said it needed a full gut, because from the street view, it looks really nice.
Yeah. Is 600 the back end?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try number 5 here.
There was a 585 comp, a 615. So right in that range.
So at least he knew his numbers somewhat.
I think he had been through it like 4 or 5 times.
Davis.
Can't take your phone now. At the
Davis.
Okay, that was 6. Or no, sorry. Yeah, that was 6.
Jared, we are having a lower connection rate today than we have over the past month. Do you think this is due to the fact that we're coming off of the 4th of July weekend?
It could be. But I don't know. I mean, isn't everybody back to life, like normal life?
Yeah, but I mean, if you just took vacation, maybe you're a little bit busier trying to catch up. Maybe you're on vacation because you went out of town.
Yeah, is this Joseph?
Yeah.
Hi, Joseph. Calling about your property on Avenue A.
Yeah.
Still looking to sell that?
Yeah.
Great. Let's take a look at it. I'll pull this up right now. What are you thinking on this one? What are you hoping to get?
200,000.
200,000. Okay. You've thought about it. That's great. And why 200?
Because that's what I think it's worth.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. I'm just looking at it.
A couple of them around this area sold for that amount on this same lot, even more.
200, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just real quick. I pulled up the Zillow, says 159.5. So what? I'm gonna have to look here. What's going on? But I am an investor and I'm all cash. So are you hoping to get like market value, like a retail buyer? Is that what you're? Tell me what you're thinking.
If you're going to give me cash, I'd take 180. I don't want to go through a realtor and stuff and go through all them costs.
Yeah, I get that.
If I get 200,000, I'm going to lose 12 right off the bat.
Yeah, because you have commissions.
Right.
Right, but see, I don't want to pay retail less commissions because I can buy houses at retail all day long. You know what I mean? I'm looking for a discount where I can buy it, do something, and make money.
Well, I'm looking to make money and sell because I want to move.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's 200,000.
But if you could get cash, no closing fees, no commissions, as is, close when you want, what would you pay for an offer like that?
Lowest I can go is 175.
175. It's not showing me much on this. Where is Palmerton, Pennsylvania? Where is this?
It's like Pocono area. East Pennsylvania.
East Pennsylvania. What's your nearest metro market, like big town?
Allentown.
How far away is that?
20 miles.
Okay. All right, let me look at what. Let me see if I can find what you're seeing.
Like just put a new bathroom in. I put a $20,000 oil burner in. There's 4 bedrooms, a nice big outbuilding. Used to be a garage, but it's an outbuilding now. But it's nice, nice big area.
Outbuilding like a detached garage or what?
Yeah,
Okay.
everything's sided, replacement windows, siding.
So what would I need to spend on it to flip it?
Not much. You could use new carpeting or flooring.
Okay. Paint probably.
Other than, yeah, maybe paint. I don't know. The 2 bedrooms upstairs are good. The 2 in the attic, they could use a little work.
Are you north of Delaware Avenue or south?
South.
Okay, so I'm looking at a couple of comps here. Yeah, I mean, there's a nice house on Leahy Avenue. You know where that is?
Lehigh. Yeah,
Lehigh,
that's the
sorry.
street below me.
Yeah, Lehigh.
That's the street below me.
That sold for $217. Nice one here sold for $254. What's your square footage again? 1,100.
I'm not sure. I have a finished basement. I have a full upstairs, and I have actually it's 4 floors.
What's
There's
your
a finished
total?
basement.
What's your total square footage?
I'm not sure.
Got to be more than 1,100 if it's all that. Are you one bath?
Yeah, just 1 bath.
Okay. So are you a 2-story? Because I don't see any.
It's actually a 3-story. Because it has like a barn roof on it, like a gambrel roof.
Okay.
So there's 2 bedrooms all the way up in the attic. And then on the next floor down, there's 2 bedrooms. And then on the bottom floor, there's a big living room, a big kitchen, and like a laundry room. And the other half is a bath. And then a finished basement.
But just 1 bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt me because all these comps have 2 bathrooms. So I'll have to think about that. Well, so here's my challenge. You know, for me to make sense out of this as an investor, you know, I got to look at a return on investment, right? So if I buy it, put some money into it, try to resell it, I got to factor in all my costs. So I'll be paying commissions and closing fees when I resell it. I'll be paying financing to my money partners, then try to make some profit. I need to be all into the deal for around 70% of what I can flip it for. Right. So if I take, you know, I got a 217 and a 255, let's just say I take 235, maybe I can get more, but just to kind of give you an idea, I need to be all in after rehab for 165, which means if I back out, you know, 20 or 30, that's putting me down at like 130. But you're going to run into that with any investor.
Yeah.
Like this will be that you're going to have this conversation on repeat if you talk to guys like me.
Right.
So I'm just kind of laying it out for you. You know, you'll get more money if you try to find a retail buyer,
Right.
but investors, they got to get a discount to make sense.
I understand.
So I can do it if we're at 130, but 175, unless you can get me a better idea of your square footage, because these comps I'm looking at are, I mean, this one's 1,300 and this one's 1,000. You know, so if you're bigger than that, then maybe
Basically, like say, I don't know, 20 by 40, 3 stories high. That's
Yeah.
what, 800. Yeah, I don't know where they got that measurement. I had it on the front porch too. I could there was an open front porch. I closed it in and made it part of my living room, so I gained an extra 9 feet. And then I have an addition also on the back where the bathroom and the laundry room are.
I don't know if it's going to matter a whole lot. I mean, I'm looking at one north of Delaware that's 2,000 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It sold for $238. Okay, another one. I mean, you got plenty of comps. So 1,400 4.2 sold for $250. I mean, I got so much data here that puts me in the 230 to 250 range, and those square footages are up there too. So, and those are all 2 baths. A 1 bath is a hard sell when the market has a bunch of 2 baths, you know. Like would a retail buyer want 2 baths or 1 bath? You know, you have a family, that's a hard sell. And that might cost me $10,000 to try to figure out a bath.
I lived here 38 years. I had no problem.
How many kids do you have?
I did too. They're both gone, grown and gone.
Do you have to wait in line to brush your teeth?
Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just to me I don't care. I don't care. It's the market data that
This house was built in 1917. It's lucky it had a bathroom at all. In fact, it didn't have a tub.
You know, my dad, he bought an old farmhouse built in the late 1800s in rural Michigan. And when he bought it, it had no running plumbing. It had an outhouse. And I grew up till I graduated high school with 1 bathroom with 7 kids.
Well, see, you survived. So
yeah, it actually, yeah. Well, he bought it for $25,000. So there you go. Okay. So what do you want to do? Which way you want to go?
Go lower than 175.
Okay. Then I think your best bet would be listed with an agent for 199. See if you can get somewhere up there and go from there.
All right. That's probably what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I'm in no hurry.
Yeah. All right. Good luck to you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. See ya.
I thought you did everything great on that call. You just motivation wasn't there.
No.
The lines about the bathroom, the 1 bathroom, were pretty good. Did you have
It's
to wait?
true though.
Line? Did you have to wait in line to brush your teeth?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes you didn't do it, did you?
Imagine being the 4th one to take a dump. You know what? Me and my brothers, we would all stand around the toilet and pee at the same time. It was like Star Wars.
I'll see if this person is available.
Hey, this is RJ Bates calling about your property on Garrett Road.
Thanks. Please stay on the line.
Hey, is Teresa there?
This is she.
Hey, Teresa, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Garrett Road. Looks like you filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Awesome. How much were you looking to get for it?
At least, I'd like it to go at least 110. It's worth 150.
All right. 110. What you got going on over there?
It is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath. It has a bonus room, new appliances, including hot water heater. There's an 18 by 20 shop on the property, a 4-car carport on the property, and a nice long back porch covered. A sitting porch.
Okay.
And it sits on 2 acres of land.
What's got you looking to sell?
Truthfully, I need to move my family a little closer into the city so they have easier access to things that they need. Just a little too far out in the country for them.
How far away is it?
Well, it's 15 minutes off the exit.
Okay. Let's see.
But
What-
I've got one that walks, and I want him closer to something for his health that he can walk to.
So it looks like you guys just removed it off of the MLS. Is that correct?
Yes. I
What?
don't think the real estate agent was doing much with it, so I let my contract with her expire.
Did you ever have any showings or any feedback?
I did have a few showings. What they said was it needed more work than what they wanted to put into it. Because it needs the shingles put on the roof, which we are actually going to do this weekend.
Are you hiring somebody to do that, or are you doing it yourself?
Hiring somebody to do it.
Okay. And what else did they think needed to be done to it?
There's a few pieces of flooring in the dining room that needs to be replaced. I already have the flooring to replace it. So if we get finished with the roofing in time, I'm going to have that part of the flooring replaced. Just the luxury vinyl plank, not the subfloor.
I think part of the issue is these pictures are well, hold on.
Those pictures are old.
Yeah, these
very old.
Yeah, these are the old pictures. Did they not come out and take new pictures?
They did. They were up on there, but I guess she took them down when she took it off the listing.
She's like, those are my pictures. I'm keeping them.
Yeah, pretty much.
Realtors are silly.
Yeah.
Silly. Did you ever get any offers, or just they're not interested?
I did get a couple of offers, but they were right at like 95,000 offers, and that's not going to cut it. Not when I know the value of the property.
When you say you know the value of the property, what do you mean by that?
Well, I have Wells Fargo's evaluation of my home because I'm a Wells Fargo client or account holder, and they have valued the home at $147,000.
And was that an actual appraisal, or are they just basing that off of the tax assessed value?
That I don't know how they got the numbers. That is beyond my pay grade.
Yeah, and I come across this often, and it's somewhat unfortunate because I understand where you're coming from. You're like, hey, my bank over here says my house is worth, $150,000. But that's kind of similar to, are you familiar with the website Zillow?
Yes.
So Zillow
kind of sucks.
Yeah, and so does that number that Wells Fargo told you, because you just had the house listed for $130,000 and no one was willing to give you $130,000. And so at the end of the day, your house is only worth whatever somebody's willing to give you for it.
Yes, I'm aware of that.
Wells Fargo ain't going to come give you $147,000 for it. You know what I'm saying? So it sucks for you as a client that they would tell you that, and it kind of gives you that thought process, because now you had it listed for 130. Now you're even asking 110, and now you're talking to people like me that are investors. And so I look at this and I say, all right, well, what could the property be worth after I improve it? And now you're even investing money into it. You're doing a roof, you're going to do some flooring. So I'm looking at this and I'm saying, I would have loved to have been able to buy the property before you do some of that work, so you didn't have to spend that money out of pocket. and see what those numbers look like. Because I feel like that $150,000 to $160,000 number could be what this property is worth after all the repairs are done to it.
Yeah, and they're all minor repairs.
Right. So how much do you think it really needs after the roof? Like dollars and cents wise, what do you think it needs in repairs?
In repairs, if we were not to touch the floor, I've already got the material to do so, but if we weren't to touch the floor and someone wanted to do some updates, I would say, because I've already updated the sinks in the master bathroom. I have not updated the shower or the bathtub because they're in perfect working order. Realistically, probably a couple of thousand to repaint it and make it look nice and clean. We've already got the faceplates off to do so and have began that. But that's about all it's going to need is some paint.
Okay.
The kitchen is in solid condition. None of the cabinets are all wonky or anything like that. They're solid wood.
All right, give me just a few seconds here. I'm trying to see if I can, because you are kind of out there a little bit. I want to see if I can find a few other sold properties around you. See if I can find a little bit of additional value there.
Okay.
9143. What city are you moving to? Like, what's the major city that you kind of go into town to?
I found a place in Beach Island, and that's where one of my sons works.
Oh no, I apologize. Not where you're moving. Like when you go to the store right now, you said it's like 15 minutes from the exit. Whatnot.
We just go to where North Augusta just begins in South Carolina.
Okay, so you're going south, southwest, kind of. Okay. And you already have a place that you're moving to. So timeline wise, what are you looking like for wanting to make this transition?
Probably a couple weeks, if possible.
What were your intentions? Because you removed it off the MLS, you were going to go do the roof and the flooring. Were you going to plan on listing it again with a different realtor?
No.
What are your plans on selling it?
I'm either going to do a quick sell, or I'm going to go ahead and allow my sons to stay there and just pay rent.
Okay. When you say you're going to do a quick sell, what do you mean by that?
Find an investor who will give me a decent price for it.
Well, that's me. What's a decent price?
Well, like I said, I would like to get at least 110 out of it.
I don't know that I can do the 110. I was hoping you were going to tell me a better number. That's why I was asking. Just because
where are you at?
Because I'm so back and forth. I'm trying to find something that is exactly like your property. Because I've got a bunch of bigger, newer. I got some with more land, some with less land. So there's always something that makes me be like, that's not what yours is, right?
Yeah.
The people that offered you 95, they weren't investors, were they? They were owner occupants, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was actually the previous owner of the property's son. but that was all they could come up with. So they weren't able to meet me at my 115 mark at that time. Financially, they were only qualified for 95.
Okay.
Now, I did a little over 6 months ago receive $115 offer from an investor, and then at the last minute they turned out to be kooks and backed out. That's where I came up with the number 110 to 115,000.
What did they tell you the reason why they backed out?
Their reasoning was they didn't have the funding open at the time to be able to take on my property.
Okay. I think what they were doing was probably trying to wholesale. Are you familiar with that term?
No.
So wholesaling is you get a property under contract and your intention is not to buy the property. It's to go find the flipper or the landlord that will actually buy the property, and you sell the contract to that investor.
Gotcha.
So it's, say if I told you right now, yeah, I'll give you 110, and then you sign the contract for 110, I go find a house flipper and I say, hey, you could buy this property from me for 115, and then I would assign the contract to them for the $5,000.
Yes, I got you. That makes sense.
So they were probably never actually a buyer. That's probably what they were doing.
Probably, because I got a call later on from somebody that they called to try to sell the contract to.
Yep. And what did that person say?
Basically just wanted to advise that they had tried to sell the contract to them, but that they weren't able to help me because at the time it was listed.
Okay.
If they had called previously, they would have been able to help me, but they didn't call in time and it got listed.
Yeah. And that makes a lot of sense, because to a lot of investors, what happens there is we look at it and we go, no one was willing to give you 130, which means no one was willing to give you 125 or 120 or 115, because if they had offered that, you probably would have accepted it or countered it and come to some sort of an agreement. So
like I said, I really don't think that, other than it being on Zillow, my real estate agent didn't really do much to promote the property in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
I was kind of glad that the contract ran out.
Yeah, I mean, I can totally, I've been there, done that. So you don't have to explain it to me. I get frustrated with realtors all the time on properties that I've listed. So I understand kind of the situation that you were dealing with there. Here's my situation. I have found a property that it feels like it's close, but also pretty far away. Are you familiar with Clark's Hill?
Oh, yeah, that's right around the corner from where the property is located. You literally take a right out of my driveway and go the opposite way that we would normally go to town, and you dump right into Clark's Hill.
Okay.
It's only about 8 miles down the road.
All right. And normally I don't like to ask these questions just because I have the information, but I just want to make sure it's correct. Is your property 2,432 square feet?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there's a couple of good things. I did find a property in Clark's Hill that is currently listed for 190. It's very overpriced. It's in bad condition, but if that thing can sell for anywhere remotely close to that, that at least gives me a what I refer to as a current market value comparable.
Yes.
So that helps me a little bit because at least I have something to kind of build a bridge with. So here's what I'm thinking. You want to move this quickly, and you're in a position where you're putting money into the property to get it moved quickly. I think the best way that I could actually support you would actually be to wholesale the property. I know you've already been down that road and it wasn't successful, but those people also weren't transparent with you. They didn't tell you. And what I can do for you is if we were to go out and get feedback from buyers, I can come back to you and let you know these are the offers that we're receiving from the end buyers. This is what all of the investors, all of the flippers, this is what they're saying they're willing to offer on the property. Hopefully it's more than what you want for the property, so we can just move forward. So if we were to say, hey, let's move forward at this 110, if I can get 115, then that's great. You get your money, I get my money, we move on about our way. My fear is that the feedback's going to come back and they're going to say, I want to buy this at 100,000, meaning I would need you to be below 100,000.
Yes.
Is that something that you would be open to? Because I don't want to go do the work that I have to do to get those offers for you to basically say, yeah, I'm not going to go below 100,000, because I do believe that's where we need to be.
Yeah, I don't think I want to go below 100. That I'm pretty confident of.
Even if that's where all of the investors say they need to be?
Yes.
What would you do at that point? Relist it?
I would honestly, it's paid for.
Oh, that's right. You said you would just have your sons move back in.
I would just let them run it from me. But a lot of the reason that I'm trying to get them out of there is because it's 2 acres. It's too much for them to keep up with the maintenance of the property and work a full-time job as well.
Okay.
So I'm trying to find a smaller place, a little closer in the town for the one that walks, and just more convenience.
How much time would you give me to try to find buyers?
I think no more than 30 days.
Oh, it's more than enough. I really don't even need that long. But 30 days would be how long I would need to get it closed and funded, more than likely. So I would need about 7 to 10 days in reality to get pictures from you, present this in front of all the buyers, get feedback from them, receive their offers. I'm sure there'll probably be 1 or 2 that want to come out and walk the property and actually see it. And then at that point in time, we would know. I mean, if we ain't got any good offers after 10, 12 days, then I would just tell you, like, hey, we need to move a different direction. Okay. So I don't need a full 30 days.
It definitely wasn't advertised very well at all. It was literally just listed and left.
Right. And so the way this works is I just want to be very clear about this. I would not be listing this on the MLS. I would only I'd be privately sending this to my network of buyers. So it wouldn't be publicly out there. That's a whole different thing. And it doesn't sound like that would serve your needs on what you're wanting to accomplish. So that being said, I would like to send you a contract for the 100,000 put a 30-day close date on there. We stay in communication with you over the next week to 10 days, let you know, like daily updates. Hey, this is where we are in the process. And if we find a buyer, then we close in 30 days. If we don't, then we move on our separate ways. And you probably just, at that point in time, I would probably advise you like, hey, you should probably let your kiddos move in there and move on about their way.
Yeah.
Does that sound good to you?
Yes.
Okay. I have your email as okay. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write this contract up. It'll probably come over to you in about 10 to 15 minutes. Simple 2-page contract. If you've got any questions, feel free to give me a call. I'm probably going to go ahead and have someone from my team that will be handling the communications with you and with the buyers go ahead and reach out to you so they can go ahead and get pictures. Are you at home right now?
I actually don't live on the property.
Is there anybody there that could give us pictures?
My sons are there right now, so I can ask them.
Yeah, that would be great. We can actually send you over like just a little checklist of what we need. We just need enough to be able to show the buyers like, hey, this is what the property looks like before they come out. Because buyers want to be able to see it, what condition it's in before they actually drive all the way out there to make their offer.
Gotcha.
So what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and have my team draft up that contract, send that over to you, and then I'm going to have them give you a shout so we can go ahead and line up getting those pictures and get this process started, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Don't ever tell them that you're the middleman, Jerry. Just whatever you do, that pisses people off.
What a great way to explain it, RJ. And I mean, people just want to understand what's going on and then they're fine, you know?
Right. It's so funny. She's like, I just don't think that this was marketed very well. And she's like, I think an investor needs to buy this.
Yeah.
She's literally saying like, I need a wholesaler.
Yeah.
Can somebody come out and provide me this service? The fear that I have is that I do think we are going to come across offers at 95,000.
Yeah.
I really do fear that we are going to end up in a $5,000 standoff where my buyer's going to want 95,000. She's going to be like, RJ, I told you I'm not going below 100. And then and to be honest with you, it's then going to come down to my team and their capability of bringing up the pain, the motivation that she has, the convenience, you want to move closer to town. Is $5,000 or is $10,000 really worth walking away from this to go let your other kids who can't take care of the property or you want to take something else?
But see, here's the difference. Because you explained to her so well what you're doing and what the downside is, you never promised her that you were going to get her that. She's not packing the U-Haul or anything, right? She's not making her next move until you confirm. So when you have that heart-to-heart conversation, it's not an awkward thing. She's not upset. She's not pissed off. Maybe she won't come down, but at least it's not a bad conversation or a bad experience where that's what she's having before. And so then it's just like, hey, I've got the buyer. I told you I'd find a buyer. They're ready to go. Unfortunately, the highest buyer I could find is 95. For me to make some money, we need to go down to 85. You know, you want to get this done or not? You know, and so you can have that conversation, and it's a normal conversation.
Yeah. And it's funny because she talks about the other people that had her under contract, and she had no issues with the fact that they were wholesaling. She's like, they were kooks is what she called them. And I'm like, what happened? And she goes into this, oh, they said they didn't have the money. Their money was tied up. But it went as far as they think this is how bad this wholesaler is. Their buyer called the seller to inform them of like, hey, we just can't help you right now. I mean, it's just a bag of lies across the board there. And this is when we jokingly make fun of Pennsylvania and Delaware and Missouri and California. This is why the regulations are coming down.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame them?
No. Delaware specifically said, and they put out this synopsis of like an overview, and they basically said, due to high consumer complaints, that's why we're putting this in place. And that was coming from the Consumer Protection Agency with the state. That one is our own fault. That's our own fault. Now, NAR doing their thing for licensing, maybe that's got nothing to do with us. But the disclosure regulations and the right to cancel contracts, that's our own fault that those laws are coming down.
Yeah.
That's bad wholesaling that's causing that.
Yeah, the great question here. If the other wholesaler couldn't find a buyer, how do you guys think you could sell it? And considering it was also listed on the MLS. So a couple of different things here. One, I love taking on deals that were previously contracted by another wholesaler. More often than not, what you actually find out is that the buyers either one didn't want to work with that wholesaler, or two, the deal was so poorly marketed, or they just listed it on Investor Lift or Base and just hope that it went and sold itself. We actually go to work. We have connections with these buyers. We're going to pick the phone up. We're going to talk to them, and we're going to navigate this situation the same way that we do every other deal. Yeah. We're going to tell the seller this is what the buyer's offers are, and we're going to navigate that situation. I personally think that our offers are going to come in at the $95,000 range. I think that's where we're going to get our offer. And then it's my team's job to then either get that buyer up to 97, 98 and get that seller to come down to that $90,000 to $93,000 range, whatever. Sam Weaver's the guy that's probably going to be working this deal. He just commented, we're just that good. It's his job to go do this. He's going to be the guy that's working this.
It's funny, RJ. Like, hey, everybody. When we dispo, we literally outbound buyers for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
You like, we work. We go to work. You know what I mean? We don't just post it and then say nobody commented on Facebook. I guess it's not a deal. That ain't dispo. That's spray and pray. That ain't a strategy. That ain't a business.
Right. And the other part about this is that some people look at this, and I mean, I see the comments is, it's not closing, and all he has to do is send it to his dispo team. That dispo team is the team that I handpicked. I chose those people. Sam Weaver, I handpicked him and chose him to be a part of my team, and he's trained daily by my partner and by my handpicked general manager. So, I do just pass this on to my team. That's the right that I've earned as a business owner for 2 decades. So, but hey, congratulations. You get the free show on here and the education on how to be transparent. So, anyways, I'm going to get this contract sent over so we can make sure.
I'm going to call 37 here in South Carolina.
Are you? That's mine. Get out of here.
Oh, you got
that's the one I just closed.
Oh, you forgot to mark it. Sorry.
I was like, are you going to call that one?
No, I'm not.
I'll offer you 101.
I'm glad I told you which one I was calling. That would have been awkward.
Yeah, right?
Okay, no, I'm calling 36 in Illinois.
Hello.
Yes. Hi, Karen. This is Jerry Norton. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Calling about your property on Wisconsin Avenue.
Shirley.
Okay. Yeah, you had filled out a form that you're looking to sell that property. Is that still the case?
Where did I fill the form out?
On my website.
Oh, I didn't fill it all the way out. I get backed out.
Oh,
Because Billy said it was worth 41. I'm like, bullshit.
who said it was worth 41?
That's what when I went online. I don't know where it went. Yeah. What was your
But
website?
you're,
Because it was on Facebook or something?
I mean, I have a number of different websites, but it's basically an intake form you fill out saying I'm looking for an offer. Then my team passes it to me, and then I call and see if we can help you out here. I mean, are you?
No, well, I tried this before. Somebody came, they brought a realtor with them, and then they kind of did this and that. I'm like, nope. I'm probably going to go through a girl that I've already talked to about it because I want to get as much as possible that I can out of it. So
I see. Well, what is that number?
I at least want 50 and cleared of all the, processing fees.
So 50 without paying closing fees.
Yep.
Okay. Looks like a real small house, 384 square feet, 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Is that right?
Yeah, it's got a full basement, and in the attic we redone, and it's 27 by 10 up there. And the basement, it's got a craft room, a big laundry room. The furnace room is a craft room, kid room, a hallway to a back room.
Okay. Well, let me just look real quick here. I don't know if I can pay that, but let me look at some numbers real fast.
Okay.
If I can come anywhere around there, then we could keep talking maybe, but I don't want to.
Don't go any lower than that because I'm not making anything that I need off of it.
Do you have to pay off something?
I would, if I would just do it outright, because this is as is at this point.
Why won't you make anything if you sell it for 50?
If I sell it for less than 50, I won't make anything that I want off of it.
Okay, but do you owe on it still?
No, it's paid for.
Oh, okay. How long have you owned it?
Let's see here. Since 90.
Oh, wow.
90.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are you living there or is it vacant?
But we started purchasing it. I cleared that in 18. We've refinanced it a couple different times, so it would have been a bit. But yeah, I refinanced it, but then I had to pay it in 18 or 19. I got it completely paid off.
Okay. Yeah, the challenge is if I look at homes that are, your square footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm looking at one on Seneca Place. Do you know where that is?
In this neighborhood.
And that's a 2-1, and it's 624 square feet, and it recently sold for $32,500.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, so that's not me. That's
and they don't have a backyard. They don't have the comfort that I have in this little house.
Well,
because my house is probably the most protected one around here. We don't have an alley. We don't have kids coming in and out of the yards, and stuff like that. So Seneca's a little shitty, by the way.
okay.
That's where all the kids are starting to pack up. So
well, sell me on it then. You sound like yeah. So I'm looking at the pictures on the sold comp, and it is a cute little house.
There's no shed there no more. There ain't a shed, and I'm about to do the thing this weekend. The roof.
There's no shed where?
I had a shed on the back
of your house.
I don't know if you're looking at an aerial or a recent one or not, because if you're looking at an older one, of a drone that came by, there was a shed back there, and there's no longer a shed.
No, I'm still looking at the data in your neighborhood. So this has a 1-car garage, and it sold. Which one am I looking at here? Hold on.
What's the address on that one?
On Seneca. Oh no, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That was the wrong one I gave you. This one here. No, it's not. Okay. So there's two. There's one on 721. That's the one I was looking at first. East Seneca.
Okay.
And that sold in June. I mean, that just sold for $32,500, and it does need work.
Okay.
Like it does need work. That one needs work.
Yeah, I know what it is. I know every house in this neighborhood.
Okay. So then do you know 729, the one next door to that one, East Seneca?
Okay. Yeah.
That one's cute, and that sold for $69,500.
That's like right next door.
That's your that's your ARV, your after repair value. That's your fixed up value.
Right. Gotcha.
But see, I can't pay 50, put money into it, sell it for 70 and make anything.
What would you need to put into it?
I mean, I usually I can't rehab a house. I can't do carpet and paint for under 20. Well, yours is small, so
Hey, babe,
15.
I do painting. I know what everything costs. There, you don't have to redo nothing here. My floors have all been redone.
Okay.
I got, linoleum in there. I've painted every room because I'm a painter, so they're all painted.
Okay.
Everything's stunk in here. It's good to go.
Are you in front of your computer?
I sure am.
How do you compare to this one? Look up 729 East Seneca.
You got anything on 1002 East Wilcox? It just sold too.
Well, I'll look.
1.5 bath.
Yeah, but you're not a 3-bedroom.
Oh, I know. I just want to know in the area what are the
I put in my filter. I put in my filter only under 750 square feet because I can't look at the bigger stuff.
I gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, you seem like a very logical person. So now there's another one further south, a little bigger, 720 square feet on Virginia.
Am I looking up on Zillow or what am I looking up? Just the address itself?
Yeah, they'll be on Zillow. Yeah, just Google the address and then put Zillow.
Okay.
Yeah, and you'll see it.
Okay.
So this one got 60, and it's a 720 square feet, and it's nice. Like this is a flipper that did this one. It's rehabbed, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
In fact, let's look at that one because that one got 60. Look up this one, Virginia Avenue, 600 East Virginia.
Okay, hold on.
This is well done. Like new kitchen, new floors. They did some outside work.
What was the address again and the numbers? I'm sorry.
600 East Virginia.
Okay.
And it's a little bigger too, but it is a 1-1, so that's a good comp.
Yeah, let me see here. 600 East Virginia. There it is.
I mean, this is like new fixtures, new everything, new bathroom.
Yeah, I see that. That looks nice.
And this cute. It's got a little shed or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And for fun, let's see what they bought this for, if it'll tell us. Sold for 25. No. Sorry, that's wrong. That was a while ago. That's not. I don't know what they bought it for. But somebody, I could look it up. But somebody bought this, put a bunch of, put some money into it, and then flipped it for 60. Now I don't know if they made money, but 60 is the top of the market for your house.
Fairly, yeah, I gotcha.
So just with closing fees, commissions, time, 50 would be way too much. But I'm just telling you straight. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm just telling you what's what. See, for me, the market. Yeah. You're a logical person, so the market doesn't lie. I mean, the data's here. It tells us.
Surely. Yep.
People like to say, I think it's this, I think it's that, but the data doesn't lie. It's all right here. So there's three comps. 32 is what it looks like when you need to buy it and rehab it. 60 is what it looks like fixed up. Because there's that comp for someone paid 32.5 for 721 East Seneca. And that needs, a rehab. But yours is nicer. I get that.
Yeah.
Than that one. Because that needs a kitchen, a bath, and everything else.
Yeah, no.
But like if you're serious about selling it, I think you need to be, I don't know, probably 40. 35, 40.
Yeah, then I should probably keep it.
Even then, I'm not making.
Might as well just freaking keep it for that. You know what I mean? Where am I going to go with $30,000 to do nothing?
Yeah, I mean, well,
yeah.
What would you do if you keep it?
What if I don't know. I'd hate to have to rent it in this damn neighborhood. Seriously, you're saying Virginia. I'm surprised they got that much in Virginia.
Does it get worse when you go south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually gift sucks. You know what I mean? And Virginia's always been really bad within the last at least 3 years. You know what I mean? It keeps creeping from Arcadia and Archer. That's where all the dudes are, that are acting amok. So that, down to Nebraska and down to Kansas and all that stuff. It's right in there. That's where they subject now.
You're not doing a very good job selling me on buying your house right now.
Well, I know that, but I'm just letting you know that it's, it's just getting worse in this neighborhood for the most part. So, but my, up like Wilcox, that's probably your last bet on there. Seneca, it's okay. It's not bad, but on the back side of it, yeah, it's just, I don't know why it's just gotten that way. It's because they did the school district the way they did. So they really screwed us on that.
Mm-hmm.
But the other one, was it Gift or was it Virginia, the 725?
There was the 2 on Seneca, then there's the one on Virginia that got 60.
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to see the 725, the one that you said that was, junky.
The nice one or the ugly one?
No, the one that you had to redo or one that had to
Yeah, that one's 721 East Seneca.
721. Okay.
But that just sold. So that tells you what investors are looking at.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of rentals. Are you part of that? Because I definitely know that there's a lot of Section 8s around here.
Right.
Is that basically scooping them up and doing that? Because
well, we do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We do that, and I mean, but this might make a great rental too. Maybe don't do much and keep it as a rental.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you got to leave me room to make money, or it doesn't make sense.
Surely, I got you on that too. Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna continue to look into it.
Okay.
See.
So you don't want to do 30s?
Do not want to do 30s, but thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
If you change your mind, say my number. If you change your mind, let me know. All right. Good luck to you. Jerry.
Jerry?
Yep.
All right. All right. Well, thank you.
Thanks, Karen. Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.
I mean, it's just not even worth the hassle, even at 30. Like, oh my gosh.
What a great call, though. I mean, you literally had her on her computer comping properties and analyzing the deal with you.
That doesn't work with everybody, but when they're super logical like her and smart and like then go for it. Because now if she had some motivation, then I could have convinced her with logic on comps. Whereas someone who's just got their head, they're all emotional, that kind of distress, then you don't ever do that because they don't care or understand or anything. But she was sharp.
Yeah, that was just tough. That was the Peoria.
Yeah.
I love Peoria, but I mean, you got to buy them. You got to buy them cheap.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that comp for 30, that's our cash buyer. So I really need to be at 20.
Right. Right.
But that one is in a little worse shape than hers, I bet. So
it was so funny. My son played a hockey game against the West Peoria Junior Mustangs. They came into town and they played him. And one of the parents is like, where is Peoria even at? Yeah. And I was like, oh, it's Illinois. And they're like, how do you know that? And I was like, oh, I've done like 50 deals in Peoria. And they're like, really? Is it like really nice houses? And I was like, no, you still don't understand what I do. No, it's really bad houses. That's why I've done so many deals there.
Well,
we don't do deals where nice houses are.
It's crazy that there's 2 ARV comps that I just looked at in the past couple of months. Like, who in the world is flipping a $60,000 house? How do you make any money flipping a $60,000 house?
You don't.
Yeah.
Unless
There's
you're
no
buying
money in that.
What'd you say they bought it for? 25 or 30?
No, I thought it was 25, but that was back in like 2011 or something. But I'm curious now what they paid for it, because they easily spent 30 grand on that rehab.
Yeah, I was gonna say you had to buy it for like 5 or 10.
5 or 10.
Then you're not making that much.
You're making 10 grand to renovate a house. Like, why? Just why?
I don't know. All right, let's get another one.
While you're calling there too, one of the other things about comping with your seller. They answer? Oh, is it allows you the freedom to think out loud while you're doing it.
Right.
I see you do this often too, where I'm figuring it out.
Hello? Hey, is Nancy there?
May I ask who's calling?
This is RJ Bates calling about your property there on South First Street. Looked like you had filled out a form on my website saying that you were interested in selling that property.
Yes, I am very interested in selling it.
Excellent. How much were you looking to get for it?
At least 165.
165. Okay. Well, tell me a little bit about what you got going on over there.
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. The garage has been converted into the 3rd bedroom with full bath, walk-in shower, or a walk-in closet. Big master bedroom, the garden tub, and a walk-in shower. Big in-ground swimming pool, 8 foot deep. Raised garden beds, everything needs a little bit of work. Started to redo the kitchen floor, and I just haven't got the energy to do it, but I've got all the materials to do it. What else you need to know?
Oh, what's got you looking to sell? Sounds like you got a nice place over there.
My husband has MS.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Take care of so much more. It's going to be a little bit much on us. And I'm 74 years old, so it's time to size down. All my grandkids are grown, and I want a little bitty 2-bedroom, 2-bath. That's it. No yard work.
I see. I don't know where I'm seeing these pictures from, but there's pictures. I see the garden beds, the pool.
I had it on the market last year.
Did you? Okay. And what happened there?
My realtor decided to take more cruises than open houses. So,
old realtors.
I took it off the market and told her I wasn't even try that route anymore. She wanted me to stay here and show the house all the time. And I've got 4 dogs, and I like to go swimming, and they like to go swimming, so I didn't want to show the house anymore. I just got tired of it.
Man. Wanted you to show the house, huh?
Yeah.
Normally, they just put what's called a super lot box, and then the buyers could just come in on their own with their realtors. That's
well, I had to be here because I had to move my dogs from the inside to the outside.
But
still have a realtor here.
Yeah.
You know, and because my son-in-law is a broker, and she told me what she was doing was not exactly kosher. So.
Right. So real quick before we get too far into this, Nancy, I do just want to be transparent with you. I'm an investor, and so normally I'm looking to buy properties that are either distressed or the seller is in a situation where they're looking to sell because they need convenience or speed or something like that. Just looking at the property itself, I mean, it's in really great shape. You've taken great care of it. I understand you want to sell the property because of your husband's condition, but I don't know if that equals selling to an investor, the discount.
I don't think that would be something that would be up your alley, actually, because you're, like I say, you are an investor. The house is, you talk into it, live it.
Right. I mean,
stress needs a lot of work. It needs a new kitchen floor, but I've got everything to do that, like I said. And that it doesn't need a whole lot of work otherwise. We paint the outside of the house, paint the inside of the house. We take care of the pool. We've got the garden bed. If you've seen the pictures, you know what I'm talking about.
I do. So what I would like to do for you, because I never just want to leave a seller just without any kind of a solution. I do have a really great realtor down in that area. Would you like for me to pass on their information to you or vice versa so you could at least have a conversation? Because I do think the best way for you to get close to that 165.
I really don't want to deal with the realtor again with my husband being sick, and I've got a heart condition. And like I say, I'm older. I just don't want to deal with all that anymore. I want to get it sold in, 3 to 6 months and just move. So.
Are you willing to come down on the price in order to do that?
No.
So how do you think you're going to sell it without dealing with a realtor?
I've already got 2 offers from other people, like an open door. It's not open door, but it's like an open door, and they've offered me 182.
Okay. Well, they offered you 182. Why would you tell me 165? I mean, why wouldn't you just take the 182?
So that's the lowest I'll go.
Okay.
And if you're an investor, you don't want it at all at that price. So
Yeah.
I sit with as a broker.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if you have an offer for 182, that's a crazy. Is it Orchard that's offering you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Be careful with Orchard. That's a little tricky of a situation. That's not as straightforward as it comes across.
Yeah, I know they want to lower the prices before they sign the check, but
Right.
I'll get everything writing. I'm not stupid. I'm an old woman. I didn't get to be old by being stupid. So,
Yeah.
It'll all be in writing before they get anything. And I know my way around the block. Let's put it that way.
Okay. Sounds like you're all hooked up there, Nancy. So best of luck with Orchard, and hope everything works out for you.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Bye-bye. You know, Jerry, I've got this thing. I've got a soft spot in my heart for old women. Like, I always want to help them out. But, man, nothing irritates me more than when I try to be super generous and nice to an old woman, and they flip the script and they start being, like, kind of condescending and mean back. It really kind of just, like, grates my soul. Like,
yeah.
I'm trying to – oh, you know more than me. I'm sitting there telling you, like, be careful about that offer with Orchard. It's not what it might seem like. I know my way around the block. I didn't get to 74 years old because I'm a dummy. You just got to 74 years old because your heart kept pumping for 74
Right.
years.
That's what I was just going to say. What does your smarts have to do with how old you are?
Right. Like, man.
Wow.
Anyways.
I thought that was super generous that you were looking out for her, trying to help her with a real, I mean, you're done, so you could just hang up. Instead, you're trying to give her value.
Right.
So,
and I told her that, like, hey, before I waste your time, like, you should go do this. I don't think she's like, yeah, this isn't for you. Okay. I know. I just said that.
Yeah. You're like, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Right. Now you're going to be mean because I'm saying, oh.
Please leave your message for
So no on 39.
Okay.
Come on, we got to get a good one here in the last little bit.
Jesse, I was going to pass that on to fellow TU member Amy Merritt because that was in Copper's Cove and she's in Killeen right there. So I was just going to pass it on to another TU member. That's a licensed agent.
the person you've dialed can't take.
Try it again.
The person you've dialed can't take your call now. At the tone, please record your message.
Was that someone in your background yelling, Jerry?
I think so. I can hear my kids yelling.
Okay. Because it sounded like Cassie. And so I was like,
she yells a lot. She yells a lot.
Well, yeah, yes. You act like you've never met her before. She yells when she tells a story. I mean, come on.
And I hear everything now, RJ. The other day I went out and I said to my wife, I said, I can hear the kids fighting with each other down the hill out in the backyard. And she's like, yeah, welcome to my world, buddy.
You're like, I never knew that our kids yelled this much. She's like, I know. This is why I wanted to stop at 6, and you just kept going.
I'm gonna try. So I tried 29 and 30 now. I guess we'll do the California. Let's try
I hope you get this one.
the California.
California, baby.
RJ, can I tell you about that Sanibel Island?
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Okay, so if
you were going to get this seller to answer because it was on Ball's face.
I know I was gonna. I don't want to tell you what I was gonna say.
Okay, tell me about this crazy deal in Florida.
Okay, so if you guys listen, remember it's a mobile home park, and it's like a luxury mobile home park. Well, first of all, no investors allowed. You have to be an owner. You can't sublease. So I couldn't like buy the mobile home and rent it or anything like that. The rents are high, so you pay the park $775 a month, and that guy's got 3 lots and the house, so he's paying $3,100 a month, bleeding right now. So I call the park manager and I'm like, hey, so how's this work? Like, there's a trailer, right? But how do the lots work? And this is what he says. He says there's no real estate. I said, well, how do we transfer ownership? He says, we have a conversation like this. You tell me that you own them. I put it down on my list here that they belong to you and you own them. I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, that's how it works.
What?
Yeah. There's no, I said, there's no paperwork. He's like, no. He says, we do an orientation. I tell you how things work here, and that's it. And have you ever heard of that?
No. What are we talking about? So what are you officially owning?
Nothing. I mean, I own the lots and I own it, but my ownership is I'm on his list of owners on the park list. But this place is like hot. So here's what he told me. This is why I renegotiated it. He's like, these 3 lots, they're RV lots only. And they need about $3,000 or $4,000 to put the gravel down and do the 50 amp hookup so that someone can pull the RV in. He's like, his problem is the seller. He's like, his problem is he won't spend the $3,000 or $4,000. So nobody's going to buy them because the buyer wants to roll in with their RV and park. That's all they want to do. So I said, okay, well, I can't find anything on anything in here. He's like, yeah, that's because there's no real estate agents. That one comp I had, that guy put it on a for sale by owner. He's like, the way people sell stuff here is it goes on my list. People come in here every day looking for something. We show them the list. They pick out the one they want. You sell it to them. And I said, how do I sell it to them? He said, the same way you buy it. I scratch your name off the list and I put their name on the list. What?
What are we talking about?
I know. I'm like, this is the wildest thing ever.
Do you feel like this is like some mafia style?
I mean,
so
the guy runs a tight ship. There's
ownership.
So the guy's like, I run a tight ship. There's no pets allowed in here. And there's like a waiting list. He's like, if you put the $3,000 or $4,000 in and you make these 3 lots like ready, then he's like, you can sell these things for 40 really fast. He's like, there's buyers here waiting. They'll pay 40. If you fix up the house, you can get 300. So I went back and I said, look, I can't do 180 for the package. I'll do 160. And he like lost his mind on me about it. You know, I can't do that. I can't do that. I kept saying, okay, fine. No problem. What about 170? No. What about 165? No. 160. That's it. You know? And so finally he came back and he's like, fine, 160. So, now I got to literally like call the guy back the manager, you know, I guess I wire the guy money and tell the manager, hey, I wired him money that I paid for him. Now, can you put me on the list that they're mine?
Yeah. Man, you're going to have to make a video of this and be like, the deal I probably shouldn't have done, but I did.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just waiting on you to close the deal. When are you going to close
it's my
the deal?
turn. My turn. All right. We got some more on our list, right?
I closed my deal.
Okay.
I told you. That's why I called all the bad leads early on, Jerry.
Well, apparently there's still a few left.
I mean, you keep trying to negotiate these poor people, lowballing them all the way down to like 30,000.
Yeah.
Danny
last week we contracted one for 10.
Has a wild counter because apparently I say wild all the time now.
Is that why you hashtagged it?
Yes. The other day during the implementation call, he had a wild counter where every time I said it, he'd be like, that's the 5th time, the 6th time, the 7th time you said it.
That's wild.
Please leave a message.
Not sorry, he
or
says.
text me. Thank you.
Pedro wants me to text him.
My contract is officially signed.
Attaboy. Good. So we didn't get a goose egg today. That's good.
No. I mean, you did so far.
I did, yeah. But when I don't, then it's we. When I do, when you don't, then it's I. You know.
Right. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
come on, we're a team here today, RJ. So we got a contract.
Yeah. I mean, kind of like me and Steve were a team on like the podcast I did with him. I mean, I carried the entire show and he just existed. That's kind of like the team that's going on right here. I mean,
but didn't he ask good, like, thought-provoking questions?
No, his AI bot gave him the questions and he had it written down on a script in front of him.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
All right, RJ, where's Tioga? Tioga, Texas.
Not good.
We're calling it anyway.
It feels very south.
Oh, you don't know?
I do not. I'm looking it up right now.
See, my goal by the end of this, my goal is by the time you hit 3,000 days in a row on YouTube, you know every single town. Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, James. This is Jerry. I'm calling you about your house on Cutler Street.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I understand you're looking to sell that. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
You're thinking about it?
Yeah.
What would make you want to sell it?
I want to get the fuck out of here.
Why is that?
Because there's too many hypocrites and backstabbing bunch of son of bitches that live here.
Is that your name?
What?
Where are you gonna go?
Oh, further south, down around Marble Falls, Sandmark, somewhere down in there.
Okay.
Go to Florida. I might go to Florida.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can help you out. What do you want for this property?
I think 160 for it.
I bet you would. That's like the retail value.
Well, what do you want to get for the son of a bitch? $40?
More than $40. But you got to give me a deal.
Yeah. Well, how did you get for it?
Well, see, I got to buy it. I got to buy it from you, fix it up, and resell it and make money. So I can't pay market value, right?
Well, how much will you give for it? I said.
I don't know. I got to look at it. You tell me this, if I'm all cash, close quickly as is, you don't have to do anything. You can walk away with cash in your pocket. What would you pay for an offer like that? What would you take?
I'm not gonna give it to you.
I know. I'm not expecting that, but what's the next What's the next notch up from give it to me?
I think about 140.
That's still too high.
Well, then, hang up the fucking phone, man.
Well, we can still.
That guy was a character. Oh, man.
Sounded like Mater from Cars.
How much does he want for it?
He came down from 160 to 140. But
we don't. So this just got removed. It was listed for 170.
Yeah, I mean,
I think what would make this video fantastic is RJ and that guy on the phone together.
Call him back.
I feel like this is worthy of happening.
Before you call him, let me call him back because I don't like getting hung up on.
All right. But don't close him.
Yeah, what now?
James, why'd you hang up on me?
Well, what do you get for the son of a bitch?
I need to be at whatever the fair market value is. Let's call it 160. I need to be at 70% of that. So 112. Okay, now you can call him.
Now I can call him.
Yeah.
All right. Is 112 what we need?
I mean, yeah, let's look because you got one shot at this.
Yeah, I got one shot.
You got one shot with this guy.
I'm trying to see. I miss this is north of DFW. I'm actually disappointed in myself that I didn't know that.
Yeah, so am I. I have in my mind that RJ Bates knows every single thing in Texas.
I feel that, there's a lot for 135 that's listed right now.
I mean, there's some nice houses in Tioga in this neighborhood.
Yeah, this is not a bad area.
His house doesn't look that great, but it's not a bad neighborhood. I was just spitballing off of Zillow. Let's comp it real quick.
I mean, there's another lot for 110.
Just the problem is if it didn't sell at 170, that tells me it's not. Where's it? If it's not selling for 170, then 160 probably is retail or lower, and then you got to be way under that. So I'm probably not off at 112, 100, 112, 110.
There's another lot that's listed for 99. Why are these lots listed for so much?
How long have they been listed?
I'm thinking these are like old houses that would be comparables for us, and they're not.
I mean, there's an active for 239 that looks like his on Sherman, just south of him.
Yeah, but it was built in 1999, and ours is 1910.
There's also an active for 100 on Main Street down a bit. But there's some nice stuff. So this is definitely like stay in the neighborhood because there's some nice houses north of there a little in the fours. Can you find a comp?
I can't.
Because it's none of these nice ones.
Everything is a different year build.
Size is all over the place.
Right.
I mean, do you see this active down here for 197? That's a bricker with an attached garage, 1,300 square feet. And it's active at 200. So I don't know, man.
Let's just get it over with. Have him hang up on me.
What are you going to offer him?
Probably less than you.
Offer him less than me, and then I'll call him back, and then now my offer will be good.
Exactly. Hey, is James there?
That's me.
Hey, James, this is RJ Bates calling about your property there on Cutler. You still interested in selling that?
I could be.
Awesome. How much are you looking to get for it?
Well, I don't really know. I really thought of it. I'm not going to give it away, though.
Okay.
Like some of them cheap son of bitches got stupid.
Say that again.
I said, I'm not going to give it away like some of them cheap-ass bastards that's been calling me wanting me to give it to them, but I ain't going to do that.
What are they offering you?
112,000.
112?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
I told him don't call me no more. Cheap son of a bitch.
All right. Well, what's your situation? Why are you looking to sell?
I want to move out of here.
Where do you want to move to?
All further on down south Texas, down around Marble Falls or somewhere down in there, Gonzales, I don't care. Or maybe I'd like to move to Florida. It'd take me a while to get ready where I could do that, you know.
Yeah. Marble Falls is gorgeous.
Yeah, it is. I've been down there.
Yeah. I love Marble Falls. It's like you drive to, I live in Fort Worth. So when I drive to San Antonio, it's like I get to Marble Falls and it's gorgeous. And then you just keep driving and then you get to San Antonio and you regret that you kept driving.
Oh, I know it. Yeah. Yeah, that ain't no shit.
So, like, what's the deal? You need money from this to go buy another property?
Yeah, probably. I make a little rolling around, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you owe anything on this?
Yeah, about 100.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what kills me.
Right.
But I don't have to sell it. I can live here the rest of my life, you know.
How much cash do you actually need to walk away?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to do some snooping around to see what I could get somewhere else, you know. What I'd like to do is go down there and buy me just a good little spot of land, and I go back because I bought one of them new double wide palm harbors one time. And boy, that was an efficient son of a bug, boy. I'd like to get me a spot of land. I'd buy me another one of them or something. You know what I mean?
Oh, you got a really good interest rate, don't you?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
Like
yeah, it's not bad.
3.1%?
Yeah, something like that. It's not bad.
Hell yeah. What's your monthly payment?
$1,200.
Why is it so much?
Well, I don't know. I tried to get it refinanced. I'm still thinking about that.
I thought you took a loan. I thought you took a loan out for $93,000 in 2022. Is that not accurate?
Well, I gave $70,000 for it when I bought it. I bought it in 18.
And then you refinanced, right?
Yeah, but I didn't get to. I didn't take nothing like that. I don't even have much. I got a little bit to do some work around here on it, but I can't remember how much I refinanced it for.
But you're positive that the monthly payment is $1,200. That includes taxes and insurance.
Sure does. My Social Security check pays it every month.
Because what I was thinking is like I could probably give you, if you would let me take over the mortgage, I could just give you cash to walk away and let you move on. And what I would do is I would just start making the monthly payments on it and put somebody in there as a tenant and just keep it as a rental property.
Oh, I can rent it. Right. This old bitch that lives across the street from me, she's got a little old Mickey Mouse realtor company. And she told me, she said, I could put it for rent sign in that yard today. And she said tomorrow that I'd have 100 phone calls.
Right.
She said I could rent it for $1,200 a month or better.
Yeah. But what I would want to do is I would want to do owner finance. So, but I would just give you cash to just walk away. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Might be.
But I need you to tell me how much cash you need.
Well, I don't know how much I'm going to have to ramble around
How are we going to figure that out?
I don't know. I just have to start looking around. See what I can find, you know what I mean?
What, you need to find land?
Yeah, either that or find me another little place to live, you know?
Well, you had this listed earlier this year for 170 and you didn't get that. What were you going to do if you got the 170?
All ass.
So you would have had like 55,000 in your pocket. So 55,000 gets you to haul ass level. Well, we ain't getting to haul ass level. So what's right below that?
Well, I ain't really sat down and really give it much thought.
Let's think about it together. 45,000. You hauling ass?
I don't know. I might.
The barometer changed very quickly. We went from 55, you were out of there. 45, you're like, I don't know. What about 10?
What?
10,000. What happens if I give you 10,000? You hang up on me, right?
Yeah, sure would.
Okay. So 45,000, we're thinking about it. 10, you're saying, fuck off, RJ. I'm never talking to you again. This is how we're thinking about it. Because honestly, if I were to do like 20 to you, I might be able to get that back from somebody that comes in and does seller finance. More than that, it's probably coming out of my pocket if we're getting upwards of that $35,000 range.
I hear you.
So it just really depends on what was the feedback when you had it listed at 170? Nobody bought it. Did anybody make you any offers?
That fucking Mark Spain's a piece of shit. He's a lying motherfucker and a nigger bitch. That son of a bitch. I never got nobody to look at it, and he never offered me 10 cents.
Wow.
That's false advertising, son of a bitch. I'll tell you that.
How long did he have it listed?
About 90 days or better. He never made me a cash offer like he says he does, you know?
That was Mark Spain?
Yeah.
Man, you should have known just by looking at his face on the billboard.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That dude, when I look at him, I'm like, guaranteed he has slept with 15 other dudes' wives.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Guaranteed.
I hope he catches a fucking syphilis.
Me too. The clap. Like,
yeah, I wish he could.
Give it to him. Some big, he's got billboards all over the fucking United States.
Oh, I see him everywhere. I drive a truck for a living. I see the motherfuckers everywhere, dude.
Yep. Every time you see him now, just think to yourself, guaranteed he has to put cream on his dick every morning.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that a bit.
Guaranteed.
He
ain't got one. That's right. He ain't got a dick. That's exactly it.
That somebody has to squat to piss. Fuck him. Fuck him in the neck.
Oh man. Hey, listen, James, you're my favorite person I've talked to today.
Well, good. I guess I made somebody's day then.
Yeah, you did. So listen, here's the thing. I do need you to figure out how much money you need to walk away from this, because if it was listed for 170, I will tell you this. They did, if there was an offer that was presented, that was made, they had to present that to you. So if they didn't do that, then that means you didn't get any offers. So did they ever present an offer to you?
No, they never did.
Okay. So we know we're not getting that number or close to that number. That's my question to you is, what number makes this acceptable to you to walk away from?
Well, I can't tell you until I go snooping around a little bit and see what I can find down south.
All right. How much time do you need to do that?
I called the realtor the other day and asked him if he could look, see if he could find me a good little spot of land down there somewhere, you know. And I had 2 acres over at Baldwin, west of Sanger. When I bought that place over there, I wish I'd kept that land, boy.
Listen, I got land. I mean, if you really don't have anywhere to go, I got land in Colorado that you could go stay on. I got land in North Carolina you can go stay on.
I wouldn't move to Colorado if you give me land. That's a miserable son of a bitch. I hate that fucking Colorado.
Is it because of the allergies or because of the politicians?
Politicians and weather.
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should have known better. I mean, I am staring at the front of your house.
Yeah, that's a bunch of radical son of a bitches there, boy, I'm telling you.
Yeah. How you feel about California?
California's beautiful. I used to go out there every week.
Holy shit. Of all the things that I didn't think you were going to not get upset about, you didn't get upset about California. Well, I'm
not done yet.
Oh, yeah.
It's a beautiful place. I was out there every week for 14 years. Every week. I haul frozen meat to California and produce back to Dallas, Fort Worth, San Antonio, and Austin. But most of the time it come back to Dallas. I was out there every week. I've been all over that fucking place, from the northern end to the southern end. And but it's beautiful. But I couldn't afford to live in that high dollar son of a bitch. Besides that, Newsom's are fucking governor.
Exactly.
That's a fucking third that was hashed out of Joe Biden's asshole. And Leo.
Imagine if Mark Spain and Gavin Newsom made a baby together.
Oh my God. Well, I tell you what it'd be. It'd be the baby died and the afterbirth lived. That's what that would be.
Okay. I need you to figure out how much money you need to do this. So how long do you need to figure that out?
I don't know. Give me about a week or so. Let me make some phone calls.
Okay. Well, let's do that. And I'll call you here probably next Friday. Okay.
Yeah, give me a little while so I can get some shit down. Let me see what I can find.
All right, James. I appreciate you.
All right, my man.
All right. Bye-bye.
I'm calling James. I can do better than that.
You gonna get hung up on again?
No, I'm closing it this time.
I'm gonna laugh so hard if he gets mad at you. This guy said he's a writer for South Park.
Oh, he might not take my call, but I would think this guy would want to talk to me again. You know what I mean?
Oh man. That was one of my favorite seller calls of all time.
You did such a good job, getting on his level.
The moment he started going off on Mark Spain, that's amazing.
Okay, here we go. Oh, he won't.
Oh, he's done with you.
I don't know if he's blocked what he's doing. I'm going to piss him off so bad. Oh, come on now.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach.
All right, he won't answer. I'm going to try one more time just because if I can get him back on the phone, this would be so great.
He said Mark Spain pisses sitting down.
Your call has been forwarded.
Yeah, he won't talk to me.
Could you imagine just sitting down and hanging out with that guy? Just the crazy that he would say.
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain that that's going to be me when I'm an old man. Just anything.
Did you see my comment? Did you see my comment?
No way.
Where is it?
I'm scrolling. There were so many comments while that was happening. RJ's getting canceled today. He needs one of his kind. Oh man. Danny Force said, "Can we invite him to host Element 22 this year?"
The MC, let him MC.
Oh man,
Oh man, that was wild.
There you go. That's wild. You're gonna start saying it all the time now.
Shoot, I've been hanging around you too much. It's rubbing off.
I know, right? It's these Tuesdays. All right, man. Let's wrap this up. Listen, today was one of the tougher days.
Yeah.
Our connection rate wasn't horrible. We ended up talking to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We talked to 10 sellers out of 30. So 33% connection rate. But out of the 10, we did get a signed contract. So 1 for 10. I'm really curious if this being right after the 4th of July really impacted the connection rate. Somebody did mention that the World Cup is going on right now. I mean, Argentina did play right before we went live. Switzerland and Colombia are playing right now. I don't know if that plays a big impact on it. I think it's probably more people just either being on vacation from the 4th or coming back and just not being available. Because this is one of the lower connection rates that we've had recently. But still, I look at it and I go, even with as rough as it was, that was 2.5 hours really of us working, and we still got a signed contract. You had at least one that you're following up on, right? Which one was it?
That's the one in Ohio. Then
in Ohio. Oh yeah, you're basically getting a signed contract.
We'll see. I mean, he's got to go out there and look at it and stuff, but that's the lady with no email.
Right.
You know what? Like some days are hard in this business. I mean, I've had days like this all the time where it just feels like everything's against me. No one's answering or no one's motivated. And, the bad days make the good days great. The hard calls make the contracts great. And it's just all part of the game, So I still think like, even though you and I usually have higher success with contracts, there were still some great calls. And I think if people took the time to listen to this, there's some great learning going on there. I mean, you and I both had really great calls where we demonstrated how to walk a seller through full transparency on what we're doing.
Yeah.
And that's valuable insight. I wish more people could learn how to talk to sellers in that fashion. Maybe not exactly that way because those were unique to those situations, but the idea of like telling them your numbers, telling them what you're doing, telling them how you're looking at it, what the plan is, what the next steps are, how we make money with this, that's the move I think we need to see more of in this industry, moving away from all these like sale tactics and stuff and more into just be real with people.
But this is even with everything that's negative about some of the stuff that we've talked about with the regulations and things like that. I mean, here we are in 2026 and we say a bad day is the fact that we placed 30 dials, talked to 10 sellers, and have one signed contract with a very strong potential to get a second. I mean, we have a buyer going to the property tomorrow to get the contract signed.
Yeah.
I mean
that's not a bad day.
Not as close to getting 2 signed contracts. Yeah. I mean, that's 2 for 10. Yeah. I mean, I even if you count the no answers, that would be 1 out of 15. I mean, we'll take those bad days right there. And I've seen some people lately, specifically inside the TU group, complaining about lead quality. Not specific one company. Every company has had different complaints. I think maybe sometimes you just got to take a step back and look at it from a grander scale. Because I think Jerry and I both, while we're in this moment, would sit there and say, oh, today was kind of tough. And then when you step back and you go 1 out of 15, technically 2 for 10, that's really good. Really good on our conversations. Every PPL company would die for it. So love. I also want to say this. shout out to Property Leads. Jerry, I was giving you a hard time earlier. Property Leads actually reached out this morning. They wanted to go live. They were like, hey, can RJ go live? Can Jerry go live? You reached out. It was a perfect storm. These companies are reaching out to us. They're wanting to showcase their product, and they don't have to do that. Every single time they do this, this is putting their product out there to be judged over the course of a 2.5-hour span. To every call, I mean, it literally gets judged based off of a handful of sellers answering the call. That's what.
And there's so much timing and nuance, and like there's so much out of their control to be that vulnerable live. That's a risk that they're willing to take, which is awesome.
Absolutely. And we appreciate them. So James, Andy, and the whole Property Leads team, we appreciate you guys for providing us with the leads and showcasing this. And Jerry, just appreciate you hopping on here. I think the feedback early on is that we do need to do our live about the state breakdown, the regulations, and all that pretty soon. So stay tuned for that, guys. We'll put that together. If it's not next Tuesday, it'll be over the next couple weeks. Are you free next Tuesday?
Yes.
All right. I guess we're going to run with this, everybody. RJ and Jerry's excellent adventures. You're not even looking. You look down. What?
There it is.
Jeez.
Now, if someone doesn't know what that is, it tells how young they are.
Right. We're going to have to clean that up a little bit. My head is a little bit big for my body. I mean, I look like I have the largest head ever. I do have a large head, but we're going to have to fix that. Danny says he deserves a raise. Danny, you haven't even gotten a paycheck yet. So, no, we're not giving you a raise. You haven't even gotten one check yet. So, all right, Jerry, we'll see you next Tuesday, okay?
All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right. See y'all. Thank you.